Hey guys, welcome back to DSC. Hope you all are well. So in this video we will be doing the orthogonal trajectory, and this video is of concept and example. So if you look onto the syllabus, we are already done with the highlighted part, that is first order exact differential equation, integrating factors, linear equation and Bernoulli equation. Now we move on to the orthogonal trajectories, and then we will switch to oblique trajectories. If you look onto the definition, like if we are given a function of x, y, c that is equal to 0, like if we are given a parameter family of curves in xy plane, then a curve that intersects the curve of the above family at right angle triangle, like we are given a curve and another curve which intersects the given curve at 90 degree, that is known as the orthogonal trajectory. Now, for example, if we are given x square plus y square equals to c square is the family of circle wherein we are given with the radius c and center 0 0. Now if we look onto this, the straight line, the family of straight line which is y equals to kx will be the family of like orthogonal trajectory. So each straight line that passes through the origin y equals to kx is an orthogonal trajectory. How this is an orthogonal trajectory, I've explained a few minutes later in this video itself. So now if we talk conversely, like if we say that we are given a straight line or family of straight lines, that is y equals to kx, then each circle of the family x square plus y square equals to c square is an orthogonal trajectory. And now showing it graphically, we are given with two curves. The first thing is to draw tangent to both the curves, and then we find the angle between them, which is theta, and if the theta is 90 degree, then the curves are orthogonal trajectory. So now we have the procedure for finding orthogonal trajectory for a given family of circles. The first step is to differentiate the given equation. Fine. Now we find dy by dx equals to f of xy. We can even say it as a slope of tangent to the given curve. And now we find the reciprocate it, the f of xy, and then we multiply the reciprocal by -1. So second step is to reciprocate f of xy and multiply it by -1. Fine. That is the first dy by dx which we calculated here, the differential equation which we calculated here, the dy by dx. If we consider it as small f x y, then we have to now reciprocate it and multiply it by -1. You will understand these steps once we move on to an example, so that how practically the things go on, that will be very easy to understand. And now we are given with the equation of this type, like dy by dx equals to minus of 1 by f of xy. Now how we can calculate? Now we have learned to solve differential by integrating it. So we integrate it. The step 3 is to integrate the second equation and find the solution. Now as I discussed earlier, this was the question which is x square plus y square equals to c square. Now the first step is to differentiate it with respect to x, that is 2x plus 2y into dy by dx equals to 0. Now we find dy by dx from this. So the dy by dx comes out to be minus 2x upon 2y, which is minus x by y. The second step was to reciprocate this and multiply this by -1. So we reciprocate it, that is y by x, and multiplying it by -1 we get y by x, that it was minus, so it is positive y by x. Now the third step, we have dy by dx equals to y by x. We have to integrate it. How? We first take y terms to one side and x term to another side, so integrating both sides we get dy by y integration of equals to integration of dx by x, which is log y equals to log x plus log c. So here log y is log of x into c. Now I guess you are clear with the property that if two logs are they are added, log x plus log c, then the inner part, that is x and c, here they'll multiply to each other, that is log xc. And now taking exponential both of sides, we get y equals to xc. So I discussed y equals to kx, and here it is y equals to xc. You can write it y equals to mx as well. So this c, this is the constant, it can be k, c or m. So this is the required one parameter family of orthogonal trajectory to a given family. So this was the answer. So this was it for the video. Please like, share, comment, and do comment your doubts as well, and please subscribe to the channel so that we are motivated and bring you good content. That was it for the video. In next video we'll be doing the important questions of orthogonal trajectory, then we'll move on to the oblique trajectory. Thank you very much and stay safe.